Hello everyone in Scentsy World, or to anyone else that is crazy enough to watch a video with me in it. First, I want to introduce myself. My name is Angie Courtwright. I am from Ohio, OH. I have 6 kids and they range in ages from 4 to 14, soon to be 15. And they are all involved in sports and extracurricular activities. My husband and I both work as hard as we can to provide for them, and that often means picking up some side jobs, doing things that we love, whether it be, working on houses, remodeling them, or helping people with certain projects, anything we can do to help our family financially. So when the Scentsy opportunity came about and I learned that I could make extra income by, $99, that was great. But initially my intentions were really just to buy a product that I loved for myself. And eventually that did turn into a full-fledged income opportunity for our family, where I didn't have to stress about finding little odds and ends kind of things to do to support my family. I legitimately could make the extra income from my house, on my computer, and playing on Facebook. Yeah, I know, it seems crazy. But in all honesty, I did that just by working this awesome little candle business, which has turned into so much more. So a little bit of background about me that you've gotten now will lead us into the whole purpose of doing this video. My team inspires me every single day, and here I am today on a whim, not intending to do a video for them, for you and anyone else that is willing to watch, but they ask all the time why I'm so crazy. No, but really they ask how I manage everything on my plate, from 6 kids to owning a small business to working my Scentsy business, leading a team, and finding time for myself. And really the best advice that I have to give, and one that I always give to people, is to take things one day at a time. I tell myself every morning when I wake up, if I can survive today and what I have in front of me right now, then I'll worry about tomorrow when I get to that point. That's not saying that I don't plan ahead or I don't, think about the future, but legitimately I take things one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, and one day at a time. So when it comes down to secrets about how I can work my business and being so busy, I have to tell you, people have said, do you set a certain time each day to work your business and that's what you stick to? I would love to do that, yes, but being so busy and having 6 kids' activities that we're driving back and forth to, and owning my own business, and even I started back to school at Miami University this semester, which I thought was a great idea. It is a great idea. I'm a little bit losing my mind, but again, taking things one day at a time. But I really just feel like take it one step at a time and just tackle the day. And if you get through today, I tell myself, good job, Ange, you can do tomorrow too. Get up and do the same thing over and over again. Make it through each day. So if I'm setting aside just a small bit of time each day to do one thing for my business, it doesn't always work like that, because I'm getting through the day as it goes. And sometimes things happen and pop up during time frames that I might have set aside for my business that I can't really work my business like I wanted to during that time. So I don't necessarily have an exact schedule that I am following precisely, but I do make sure that somewhere in my schedule for the day, somewhere in there, in that crazy, some days I only get 4 or 5 hours of sleep, but somewhere in that 20 hours of my day, that I am at least working my business in some way, shape, or form. My team hears me so often say, change your sign to open. If you're a storefront owner and you know you're working downtown, or you have a small shop on the strip of a town, you're going to change your sign to open every single day. Your business sign is going to say open, and you're going to close it at the end of the night and say close. So even though I'm a small business owner that is working their business on the internet or social media or by telephone, email, text, I need to still change my sign to open every single day. And that's so very important to us, that even though I don't have an actual store, an actual storefront, I still need to be open for business every day. I need my customers, my friends, my family, my team to know that I am working my business every single day. Might not be at this time, or might not be at that time, might not be at a very specific time, but some point in the day, I find the time to focus on my business. Sometimes it's a whole hour at once that I can sit down and really plug away at the things I need to do. Other days, it is the 10 minutes while I'm sitting in my car waiting for soccer practice to end, or it is the 10 minutes before I go to bed, or maybe it is 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, or you get the idea. At some point during the day, I need to find the time for my business. And that way people are never in doubt as to whether you're taking your business seriously, or they don't doubt whether or not that you're still a consultant. And my team isn't doubting whether or not I'll be there for them. I want them to know that yes, I too have to work my business every single day. I can't, you know, float on through without working as well. And I think it's just a very important message to send to your team, your downline, your customers, and so on and so forth. So I'm very long-winded, I feel like, but I really wanted everyone to know that the excuse of I don't have enough time is very ironic, because we all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's how you use them. So like I said, even if you can only work your business 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there, and maybe another 10 minutes later in the day, I want to ask you, what have you wasted 10 minutes on? I'm guilty. I have scoured through Facebook or Instagram for 10 minutes, or Pinterest. Lord help us. But you see that, you see the wall back here that we just refinished our basement? See the Pinterest inspired wall? We've all been there. We've all wasted 10 minutes of our day on something like that. But that 10 minutes could be dedicated to your business and managing it, working it, and using your time to the fullest. Because saying that you don't have enough time is saying that you aren't given the same 24 hours in a day that I am. And we can all do this, whether or not you have no kids and a busy work schedule or a full-time job outside of Scentsy, or you have 6 kids like myself, or you're a full-time student, or any of those things. Scentsy is possible no matter how busy you are. If there's ever a time that you feel overwhelmed, it's okay to just, you know, take a breather and take a step back and then re-engage. I'm not talking months, weeks, or anything like that, but, you know, just take it. If you needed to take a day off, you're allowed, it's okay. But you have to make sure that you fall back in the same rhythm and be able to work your business again the next day. Because how lucky are so many of us that Scentsy is our only, I don't want to say our only job, because I feel like I have 1,000. I'm a student, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, but it's our only income. And so if we only get to work 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there and 10 minutes later in the day, how blessed are we to have this kind of an opportunity? Whether it is your full-time income or your supplemental income, whatever the case may be, there's plenty of time to focus on what you want to focus on. So if Scentsy is something that you want to do and that you are interested in, I say go all in. Use your time to the fullest, make things happen, and believe in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, you'll set the time aside to make what you want to happen, and it is possible. So if anyone has any specific questions, I'm happy to answer them in my free time, and I always joke about that, but in all honesty, shoot me a message or find me on Facebook and let me know what I can help with. If I don't get back right away, please know that it is because I haven't gotten to those little 10-minute intervals throughout the day, or I haven't gotten to that point in my day which I'm focusing on my business. But I'm happy to help, and I wish you all the best of success, and know that you can do anything you set your mind to. Team Leap of Faith, love you guys.